Well, talks to stop 3 months of fighting in Sudan are now reported to have resumed in Saudi Arabia. Sudanese army commanders are meeting their paramilitary rivals, the Rapid Support Forces. Previous negotiations in Jeddah, though, were suspended back in June following repeated ceasefire violations. The battle for power in Sudan has led to the deaths of at least 3,000 people and also forced 3 million from their homes. Well, let's speak to our correspondent, Hibba Morgan. She's in Omdurman, right next to the capital, Khartoum. Hibba, as we've been saying, there have been multiple tracks of negotiations with different mediators. None of them seem to be making much progress. So what's now brought everyone back to the table in Jeddah?
Well, both sides say that they want this conflict to end, that they want to end the civilian suffering, and that they do not believe that the war should continue, but under different conditions. Now, you have the military saying that they want to ensure any process that is being followed to end the conflict here in the capital, Khartoum, and elsewhere around the country, to preserve the sovereignty of this country, as well as to allow for an inclusive and a comprehensive dialogue that would include all political parties to lead to a free and fair elections. Now, that's something that the Rapid Support Forces has also been saying, but they say that they don't want members of the former ruling party to be participating in any kinds of dialogue. But both sides are under extreme pressure. The civilian suffering during this past 3 months of the conflict has been huge. It's been enormous. 3 million people displaced, hundreds of people missing, many people injured. Access to medical facilities is an issue. And then there's the situation on both sides on the ground. Now, the army has been trying to regain control of many facilities and structures here in the capital. It's not been able to do so. The RSF has been trying to get control of the general command of the military air base here in the city of Omdurman and other military bases around the capital, Khartoum. They've not been able to do that as well. So it looks like both sides have reached a position where they believe that dialogue is the way out instead of trying to continue militarily.
Hibba, I can see the smoke rising there behind you. From what I'm hearing and what we've been seeing from the Army Chief Burhan, it feels though that we're potentially at a tipping point when it comes to the fighting. Given that you're saying that it sounds like a bit of a fighting stalemate, how close are we to an outcome here?
Well, it doesn't look like with the talks still progressing, still ongoing, and indirect talks that's still progressing, and with fighting here on the ground, it doesn't look like we're close to seeing the end of this war. Now, the smoke that you referred to behind me is in the northern part of the capital, Khartoum, in the city of Bahri. It started around 11 a.m. Local time. That's around 9 a.m. GMT. And it's been much larger than that. And there have been several columns of smoke that we were able to see from across the Nile here in the city of Omdurman. Now, fighting has been ongoing mostly today in the city of Bahri, in the northern part of the capital, Khartoum. And it doesn't seem like it's going to come to an end soon, especially, again, with the political talks seemingly right now at a deadlock. Both sides have to agree initially on a ceasefire, and that is not something that people feel that they're close to. They continue to hear heavy artillery. We continue to hear heavy artillery. The Antonov planes and the fighter jets belonging to the Sudanese army continues to fly overhead, signaling that this conflict is still very much ongoing.
Hibba Morgan there with the latest for us from the ground in Omdurman. Thank you so much, Hibba.